Alright, we're here at the TRAKUS booth, and want to introduce yourself quickly?
Hi, how you doing?
Alright, we're just going to get a quick run through on some of the details here, and yeah, we're started with maybe some of the gadgets, exactly what it is.
Sure, what we have is an all-purpose tracking system. We have a tag that goes into the saddle cloth. You can see a pocket here. This is racetrack controlled equipment. So the jocks room takes care of putting the devices on the horses. Once a tag is on a horse, we can track it using our antennas.
Where are those located, the antennas? On the track, or just different places strategically, or?
Strategically around the perimeter of the track.
Okay.
So there are about 2 dozen tracks around, 2 dozen antennas around the track.
Okay. Okay.
And what we have is the ability to drive displays. That there is a video display from Keeneland. What it's showing is during the live action, the chicklets and the animated horses, which allow a fan to follow the action.
Yeah. All right, well, here's Todd. Todd.
Hey David, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Nice meeting you.
So Todd's the man right now.
What are you filming for?
Just for the blog.
Oh, okay.
So we'll post it on. Yeah, it does show pretty good. So this is
It's a Woodbine Standardbred race
okay.
from December 2nd. Basically, with this product, you meant for an end user via the internet. We can recreate any race virtually based on all the data, positional data we collected on every horse. And you can move the camera around to any virtual camera angle. You can pause it, rewind it, fast forward. While it's paused, you can move it around, check out a position, hit continue. You can become one of the jockeys, hit a jockey view. We happen to be number 2, who's in the back right now, so you can kind of see how he's trying to go outside.
Mm-hmm. So where is this, how is this available? This, you know, so Woodbine has all this stuff already implemented. How is this available to the horse player?
This is available to, we haven't rolled it out to the public yet,
okay.
But we have people that we've given accounts to try it out.
Okay.
But this product's also being used by Woodbine on their TV broadcast shows for the commentators, where they do an analysis before and after the races.
Oh, okay. So how do you envision it being rolled out to the consumer on a subscription basis?
Probably. We haven't worked out all those details yet,
okay.
But absolutely. I mean, that's the intent. And we're also working with our tracks,
okay.
who would like to get this in the hands of their customers as well via their website.
This is awesome. This is really cool.
Potentially have it at kiosks at the track, etc.
Yeah. Okay. Instead of maybe like the old race replays, maybe
sure.
use this instead.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what are some of the challenges so far you guys have? I mean, you guys experiencing Woodbine and Keeneland are the 2 so far.
We launched this year, Woodbine in September, Keeneland in October, and both were a huge success. Mm-hmm. We've gotten a lot of interest by many other tracks, okay. So we're in the process now of ramping up and getting a lot of tracks installed.
Without giving away too many secrets, is there a date that you might be able to say the next track, that not the specific track, but when another track might sign on?
Well, I can say we're working on the install at Del Mar right now in Southern California, and we're also working on an install at Mohawk, which is Woodbine's sister track, okay. Standardbred track.
All right, cool. What
the charts, automatic charts.
Yeah, all the data we collect, the detailed data every 16th of a mile.
So what are some of the...
So we know the speeds. So here, the first few columns are for this 16th of a mile ending at the 3/4 point of call. We know the speeds, the distance from the rail, the distance, the number of feet ran for this segment, the average speed, peak speed, the time it took to run that segment, and then we also know cumulative up to this point in the race, what the time is that each horse ran, the total number of feet they ran, and then the delta, how many feet more or less a horse ran from the leader. And then we also have the summary page, which tells you basically the order and the lengths behind at every point of call.
So, I mean, are you guys, do you consider yourselves competitors to Equibase?
No, we're actually working with
With Equidace. So is this going to replace? I mean, do you see this replacing? I mean, the old school kind of stats on the racing form where people have to do fifths of a second and lengths and things like that.
People ask me all the time about chart colors. Is this going to, take away the chart colors job? Our answer is that we see it as a tool that will enable the chart colors. You still need the analysis, but this will enable them to more easily and more quickly determine the order and the lengths behind at each point of call.
So kind of revolutionizing handicapping, basically.
Absolutely.
Just
we view it as an entertainment tool to allow the viewer and the patron or the at-home viewer to experience the race in a different way, make it easier for them to understand what the horses are doing, where their horse is, and follow it, and theoretically give them more information and ability to bet more and become more involved with the sport. We see the younger generation really liking this type of technology. And we've had huge success where even handicappers and novice patrons alike who really like it and say it really helps me to be able to see the horses. In fact, we've had a few races we ran that were totally fogged out. On the video you couldn't see any of the horses, but you could still tell positionally exactly where your horse was.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Well, cool. This is the TRAKUS booth here at the Symposium.